Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the next episode of Pokemon's Blue. And for those of you who do remember, on the last episode we were right about to finish up the last gym leader, which is the Earth or Ground, I guess, type gym leader. And as you will get to see, is Giovanni, which is the leader of Team Rocket. And why don't we just go right through it and see what we can do or hear. And just as I like it, all of the Pokemons are at the same level, which is great. I like doing that. Thinking of leaving Veal 39 for now, so he can take care of the gym leader easy. But my dog wants to go out. There you go. This is so annoying. Okay. And let's go Rex here. The thing about this gym is that it's not specifically ground. Like, it's supposed to be ground, but a lot of the trainers use also normal type Pokemon. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack. At my crack. What? But that got really ugly really fast. But yeah, man, as you can see, they don't really stay with ground. They also use other types of Pokemons. So you're gonna see normal type Pokemon, poison type Pokemon, and obviously ground type Pokemon. There really wasn't that many ground type Pokemon here, so that's the reason as well. They also use like rock, because there really wasn't that many grounds, or there really wasn't that much diversity in the first generation. Obviously, then they started adding a ton more Pokemon as the expansions, or not expansion, but that's the new games came out. Let me just go ahead and get the hyper potion for this guy, and let's go right through it. And this is another thing that I just remembered that I hated about the anime, is that, because I mentioned before how much I enjoyed like looking at the gym battles, you know, with Ash fighting the other gyms, and it was sort of a nice like strategic contest, you know, but sometimes like random things would happen that would ruin the battle, and in the end Ash would get the badge for whatever reason. With the last gym leader, the same thing happened. In the anime, oh my god, my dog wants to come in now. In the anime, Giovanni actually had control of Mewtwo. Because as I said on the last episode, they created Mewtwo trying to recreate Mew, and apparently it was the Team Rocket that wanted to do that according to the anime. So Giovanni, which is the leader, had Mewtwo, and he used Mewtwo to actually obliterate Gary. And that was like apparently like one of the first times Gary had actually lost in a match, because he was like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's always been like super cocky about it, and he's supposed to be like that super awesome trainer and stuff, and he got owned by Mewtwo. And just like when you see that, you're like, holy fuck, Mewtwo, that's so awesome, you know, as a kid. And you're like expecting to see Ash fight Mewtwo, and I mean, you know that because it's a show, it's like Ash has to beat the gym leader sooner or later, you know, so that the anime can, you know, move forward with the storyline. He has to defeat the gym leader. It's not like he's not gonna defeat the gym leader and stay there forever, you know. So I was just wondering as a kid, like, how is he gonna do that? How is he gonna beat Mewtwo? That sounds impossible, you know. And then turns out that the Giovanni has something else to do, and instead of fighting Ash, he leaves Team Rocket in charge of the gym instead of him. And then obviously Ash goes and destroys the Team Rocket because they suck, and then Ash gets the badge. It's just so lame, you know. It's like I was expecting it to fight Giovanni, and they also have fighting Pokemon, as you can see. They don't really stay with one Pokemon. But I was so disappointed with the anime so many times, and it was so good. Like, don't get me wrong, as a kid it was best thing ever, but there were a lot of things that were really disappointing about it. Because I mean, you guys, for those of you who saw Chronicles of that story, my Skyrim storyline that I made, you guys can see that I have a peculiar taste on storyline, that I like I like serious storylines where I'm not gonna be able to train Yellow here. I have a peculiar taste in storylines where I like I enjoy complex stories that has more than what it leads on to show you, and you know, that it takes the audience seriously, you know, like with serious matters, I guess. And that's the type of thing that I enjoy. I'm not gonna be able to train Yellow, so I'm not even gonna bother here. But so, you know, in terms of anime, obviously there are a lot of things that are animes that are serious, but Pokemon really wasn't one of those. And well, I didn't like those parts, but all in all, I mean, it was fun. Don't really have much to say. All I can really say though is that we're here defeating these trainers left and right. There's really absolutely no problem here with Michelle. Look at how he looks. Looks so weird. It's like the face is like deformed. It's just one eye is bigger than the other, and it has like one of those like his face is like stuck on a shape. It's like look at it. I'll defeat you. Oh my god. Freaking Jake is a beast, man. Just earthquaking the shit out of everything. He's gonna have an easy time in this gym. Ah, yeah. Black belt. Let's use BL now. And yeah, I think I should just use BL for the remainder of the gym, just so that I can destroy everything in my path. And I'm not even gonna bother like restoring the health of my Pokemon. I didn't defeat this guy, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, Giovanni. This is where you're supposed to discover that Giovanni is the gym leader. Again, he has a question mark there because you're not supposed to know. But I don't really mind spoiling that for you guys. It's whatever, you know. Haha, this is my hideout. I plan to resurrect Team Rocket here. But you have caught me again, you 10-year-old kid. So be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer that keeps losing to a 10-year-old. I just can't get over that, you know? It's so silly. Rhyhorn is gonna have a lot of ground-type Pokemon and I guess one normal-type Pokemon. But let's just Psychic this shit out of this guy. He's not gonna see it coming. Guard Spec, I don't know why you would use that, but whatever, done. Doctrio. Again, paper-thin defenses. His special defense is a little stronger, so I should have used Strength. But it's one of those Pokemon that are just like Glass Cannons, extremely fast, fairly okay, powerful, but just weak defenses. Nidoqueen is very specially bulky, but my Psychic is super effective. Same thing about Nidoking, it's just, you know, weak against Psychic because it's part poison, no worries. And then his main Pokemon, which is Rhydon, which honestly shouldn't be any problem with this. I guess it didn't use Persian, because I was saying that he uses normal type Pokemon because of Persian, but I guess that's in Pokemon Yellow because of the anime he has the Persian. That was truly an intense fight. I just used one Pokemon, dude. You have one as proof here. He didn't even touch me. I'm like full HP. What are you talking about? The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level of A. It is the evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. You do not have space for it. He's gonna give me Fisher, which is it's one of those attacks that has a 30% chance of hitting, and if it does hit, it one-shots the Pokemon, but 30% chance of hitting is not really that good. Card Key I don't need anymore. I can't toss it. Takedown, I don't need Takedown, so I'm just get rid of that so he can give me my TM. I'm not gonna use it, but I'm getting it for one reason in specific. You will see. It will take out Pokemon with just one hit. I made it when I ran the gym here not too long ago, whatever. Now you can live, but if you talk to him again, having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rex, it's like he's aware of the fact that he got owned by a 10-year-old. He's like, after this, they just won't see me the same way anymore. Team Rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. You'll realize later on in Pokemon Gold that he's like in hiding, secret, resurrecting Team Rocket in secret. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. And then he leaves. And we never get to see him again. Until Pokemon Gold. But yeah, that's a cool thing that not many people know. If you actually talk to him again, he says that and then he just disappears. It's just a small trivia. It doesn't really, you know, doesn't not really affect anything at all, as far as I know. But now that we defeated Giovanni, we have all 8 gym badges. So we're ready for the Pokemon League, which is the last part in this game. You see all the badges there, which is pretty cool. You see how my guy, how cool he looks there. I have so much money, man. But now we're gonna be fighting Gary again. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Yellow first, and that because he uses Pidgeot as his first Pokemon, as he always does. There's something that I want to get. I want to get Hyper Beam, which I can get in the casino, but I'm gonna get that later after this episode. But I just want to have it for the league. So whatever, we just go through here, and if you guys remember, this is the first time. This is the place where we fight Gary for the first time. So it's like, you know, it goes back the same place. That the first time that we fight him is the last time that we fight him as well, except for the league. What? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. It's a cool guy. Then I'll whip blue as a warm-up for Pokemon League. Come on. One trivia. Because I mentioned before, you know, that whole trivia about having his Rattata die at the SSN. And then him, you know, fighting him at the Pokemon resting place tower, the graveyard. Where we realize that his Rattata sort of died. I think it's really cool, the fact that before that happens, from the SSSN back, he has like this like really childish attitude, like a really obnoxious sort of little kid attitude about him. But after his Rattata died, there is this sort of feeling about him that changes. He starts to become more serious. Every time he talks in his dialogue, he becomes more serious, and I think it's really cool that it's sort of as if he sort of grew up by having his Pokemon died, that he sort of matured, you know. Like, I think it's a cool thing, you know. But Thunder Wave I actually do want to have. Let's just take away Sand Attack. Thunder Wave I think is kind of nice for some Pokemon in the league that are going to be really fast, really strong. Might as well just paralyze them. Growlithe, yeah, I can use Jello. He doesn't have the Arcanine yet, which is kind of weird. But yeah, it shouldn't really be a problem for Jello. Jello is just such a beast, man, taking care of business. Alakazam, I'm gonna use Click here just to destroy him in one attack. Hopefully I don't need to... Whoa, Psybeam. See how much that does. Really powerful. But there you go, critical hit. I don't know if it mattered, but it doesn't really matter if it mattered, right? Whatever. And then let's use Beal to finally finish this guy. And whoa, oh right, Venusaur was one of those that has really high specials, and because of that he became really specially bulky in this game, whereas in the other games it's a little more balanced. What? I was just careless. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Blue, you need more practice. It's like, I just beat you, man. You didn't defeat any of my Pokemons. But hey, you know what? You know that. No, dude, I'm fairly trained now. I'm out of here. Smell you laters. I'm gonna just heal my Pokemon here real quick before I actually throw myself to the league. But yeah, I mean, for those of you who have already played this, you already know that there's a big cave that we have to go through before we actually get to the league. But let me just prepare here myself. Training Jello is gonna be really tough because the Big True Road, which is how they call the cave, is filled with rock type Pokemon and ground. Pokemon League front gate. You can actually go to here, you know, anytime during the game, but these guards are going to like block your way because they're like checkpoints. Depending on how many badges you have, they'll let you go a little further. Oh, that is the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. So if I didn't have the Boulder Badge, it wouldn't let me pass. Here's the Misty one. You can pass here if you have the Cascade Badge. It lets me pass. And then let's see, this guy is a Thunder Badge. I have it, so he's gonna let me pass. Then we have Erika's one. You can pass here only if you have the Rainbow Badge. Now, a really cool thing that you can do once you get Erika to give you her badge, and after you get served in Fuchsia City, you can actually go back here and serve here, which is cool. Let's see. I don't know what type of Pokemon you can get here, but you know, before you need the Fuchsia Badge to continue, you can like go around here and you can even fish, which is cool. In here, you have the Soul Badge, you're gonna let me pass, which is good. You can fish there as well. And here is the Marsh Badge. Yes, I have it, so go right through. And here, the Marsh Badge. Which one is the Marsh Badge? I think that's Sabrina's one, right? Yeah, I think it's Sabrina's. So as soon as you defeat Sabrina, it seems like, you know, you're able to go here to check these Pokemons, which is cool because look at their levels. You know, they're fairly high level Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And this is Volcano, but yeah, so as soon as you defeat Sabrina, you can come here and start catching these Pokemons. Let's see what other things you can get here. I'm not sure. Spearows, level 26. That's not very good. I don't remember very well what you can get here, but there you go. And then the last one is the Earth Badge. I have it, so it's gonna let me pass right through to the finish line here. Victory Road Gate. Now this is the Victory Road. In here, it's gonna be like a set of challenges, I guess, like little puzzles that I have to solve, and then there's gonna be really strong trainers that we're gonna be defeating here. Let's go ahead and use Strength on click so that I can move these boulders. I already know, like, you know, what to do and everything. So, I have to get my repellent here. I don't really want to be fighting all of this random Pokemons. And even with the max repel, I have a feeling that I'm still gonna be fighting some Pokemon, as you can see, because the thing about the repellent is that it doesn't completely repel all Pokemon. It just repels Pokemon that are lower leveled than the Pokemon that you have right now on the starting line. With this in here would be yellow. Any Pokemon that is higher level than that will appear here as random, which is cool, you know, if you just want to catch like strong Pokemon, but you have to move the rock there so that this little barrier would lift off and you can move forward. And here we're gonna fight a trainer. This trainer, I believe, has a Persian. I think it's the first and only, actually. I think this is the only... No, I think this is the second Persian we see in this game. I don't know. You guys let me know if you remember. I think this is the second one that we fight. Might be the first one, though. I think it's actually the first one. I'm changing my mind. I think it's the first one. I'm gonna go with the first one. I wonder if you're good enough for me. And she's gonna have the Persian. There you go. We're gonna go ahead and yell. You can see that their levels are really high. So these are just random trainers here are gonna be really powerful. And then the Ninetales, which is this. No, yeah, we fought a bunch of Ninetales in the Volcano gym, in Blame's gym. So doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure that's the first Persian. I lost out, and if I talk to her, I never wanted to lose to anybody. Well, there you go. in here you can get, there are 2 items. Let me just go ahead and push this. Because of the way the thing works, I can only get one of these Pokeballs, so I can push it to the left and get the one on the top, or I can push it to the top and get the one on the left. One is Sky Attack, which I don't need. It's a 2-turn attack, really powerful move, but it's 2-turn attack, which I hate. And a rare candy. I don't remember which one is which. I think the rare candy is this one. There you go. Nice. Nailed it in the first try. I don't really need Sky Attack, so I'm gonna evade that. And if I wanted it, I would have to like leave Victory Road and then enter again, which is a pain in the ass. Another Machoke, level 42. It's pretty cool. You can get like high level Pokemon. It's nice. This one, I like this trainer because you're gonna see why. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. I love this trainer because he has an Ivysaur, he has a Wartortle, and then he has a Charmeleon, and then a Charizard, which I think is really cool. It's a cool trainer, which I guess, well, his name is Cool Trainer, so he's a cool trainer that's actually cool. Yellow leveled up to level 41. I can continue using click here and just body slam the crap out of these guys. Oh, you can see the power of Wartortle, a critical hit from a click body slam, and he still survived it. And then Charmeleon, which we're gonna promptly defeat. And then he has a Charizard that I'm gonna use my Rex for. This is the only Charizard I think you get to see from a trainer in the game. Yeah, I think so. So that's cool. This is the first Charizard we actually see. We have already seen like Charmeleons and Ivysaurs and Wartortle, or Wartortle. I don't know about the Wartortle. Definitely Charmeleons and Ivysaurs. I had a chance. I concede you're better than me. Bet your ass I am. Let's go ahead and put Pants in here because we're gonna be encountering a lot of Machokes. Might as well, you know, get some experience for Tripans. Click, use strength. You have to use strength every time you move from zone to zone, which is a pain in the ass, but the cool thing about Pokemon Gold is that once you move to the Victory Road, it's so much shorter, and here it's actually, it's a substantial road. The final test for trainers. And since I'm a Shoke, there you go. We're gonna use Drill Peck here to just waste this guy. And I believe he has, no, the other guy's the one with the Hypno. This one just has Machamps, not Machamps, but Mashops and Mashokes. So we're just gonna make quick work of him, get a lot of XP. That's the cool thing about this place. You get a lot of XP, which you're gonna need because you're gonna find out. Oh, by the way, that's Moltres, which I mean I can encounter. I'm not really gonna catch them. Like I already have my 6 Pokemon, so there's no need. What I can do is that I can show you guys like where each of the legendaries are, so that you know if you want you can get them. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this guy. I think this is the guy with the Hypno, right? Let me see. Alright, Hypno. Drowsies and Hypnos. There you go. Just fade the crap out of this guy. But oh, poison gas and poisons me. It's just douchebag, man. But yeah, in the later games, in the later generations, the Victory Roads don't tend to be that long. I think in Sapphire, which is the 3rd generation, it's substantially long, but on the 2nd one it really isn't. Kadabra I can kill easily with Body Slams, no problem. Really, really weak. And then another Kadabra I can just take it. I'm surprised that I'm faster though, but that's mostly because the badges gives my Pokemon bonuses. Let me just go. Do I have? I don't know if I have anything to heal. Oh shoot, I don't have. I have the full restore, but I don't really want to use it. Shoot, I guess Pants is gonna have to die. Because I don't have anything to heal him from the poison. Doesn't matter, I'm just gonna use him for to see if I can level him up once more. So that I don't have to worry about that. Come on, I'll whip you. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Imagine just finding someone on the street like, hey, let's battle! Or I'll whip you! It's like, what? It's the second Persian we see here now. Persian, again, as I mentioned on the... I don't remember which episode it was, a bunch of episodes ago. It's a beast of a Pokemon because it's really fucking fast. Sorry about the curse, but it's really fast. By the way, I'm here like I treat you guys like grown-ups. I know that you guys won't freak out if I do a curse here and there. Like I just like in my stories, in Chronicles, I do my stories, with the idea in mind that you guys are mature enough and you guys are smart enough to like I'm not gonna if I'm gonna make, because I'm making something else like Chronicles, I can actually teach Tri Attacks to Pants. I do these stories with the idea that yeah, I'm not gonna like grab the story and just like how do I say that? Like, I won't, you know how like you feed old people where like, or people that can't really move their jaws or they don't have any teeth or whatever. Like you chew the food. This doesn't happen, I guess nowadays. You have things for that, but you see in the animes or whatever, like old school, like you would chew the food for them and then give it to them on the mouth, like. I'm not gonna chew the story for you. I'm not gonna, like I know that you guys are smart enough to understand things, and if it's a little hard to understand at first, that you're gonna watch it again and sort of get it. I'm not gonna. I don't like to just. In the animes, how like when there's a full heal, nice. When something weird is happening, then the guy's gonna dialogue it and explain it all. I hate that. Submission is one of the strongest fighting moves here. Yeah, I'm not really. I need to shoot. I need to really get rid of a lot of things here. Swift, I don't need that. TM21, I don't remember which one. Mega Drain, I don't need that. Just gonna get rid of a bunch of things. It's a little annoying to be. Pokeball, I don't need that. I have already Great Balls. But I need to use my Max Repel. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was saying before. Before I got into this whole thing, but like the cursing. Yeah, I do these things with the the idea that you guys are mature enough so that you won't like freak out and, you know, like if I do a curse. So I don't really bleep it out, you know. I have, you know, I respect you guys enough to know that you guys can handle that. But an executor, this is the first time we've seen an executor in the game, which is pretty cool. It's an actually really good Pokemon in this game. It's surprisingly really good. It's not as fast, not really fast, but it's a psychic Pokemon in grass. The grass is really meh. But the weird thing about grass is that grass is not really very good by itself. But what makes grass really good in competitive battling is that they're really good water Pokemon in this game. And because they're really good water Pokemon in this game, having grass which counters water suddenly makes grass be able to have a niche, you know, a niche part in a competitive battling, you know? Like, it's just a weird thing, you know? But we're gonna use pants here because the sleeping thing in this game is really annoying, because you can like be asleep for like so many turns and it's ridiculous. Cloyster we're gonna use on yellow for Cloyster, should be super effective. This is the first Cloyster we see in the game as well, which is I've always liked that Pokemon. It's pretty cool. And I've already mentioned before what that Cloyster looks like. Anyways, Arcanine, let's just use Rex. By the way, Arcanine, it's funny because, well, it's not funny, it's curious. Because Arcanine is sort of considered to be a legendary, when really it's not. Like, it's weird. In the anime, it was actually considered to be a legendary Pokemon. Where it's just, you know, it's just an Arcanine. Rumors were true. If you remember, on the anime, one of the first episodes, let me just wake up. Do I have a, yeah, I have the PokeVlog. There you go. Now that's a catchy tune. If you remember in the first episodes, my throat is killing me now. Oh, I didn't wake up. What the hell? I guess I have to be in battle for that. That's weird. I do want Jake to. I really do want to train Jake, so I'm gonna have to do the max revive. That's nice. Sorry, but in the one of the first episodes, Professor Oak shows like Ash, like the legendary Pokemons, and you can see because he saw Ho-Ho. So he's like, hey, there are Pokemon that are legendary or whatever, and Oak's like explaining it to him, and you get to see like these drawings of like Zapdos and then Moltres and Articuno. And but there's also a fourth drawing, which is Arcanine, and it's always been weird that they consider it like legendary enough to be there in that drawing. It's just, you know, weird memory that I have of the anime, and just a really weird thing just overall that they consider it legendary. But yeah, here we got my Shock, man. And I guess while I'm doing, you know, this whole victory, I can talk a little bit more about some trivia of Pokemon Blue. It's a Venomoth here, what the hell? Just Fire Blast the crap out of this guy. Shoot, fairly effective. Did you guys know that there were actually meant to be like over 190 Pokemon in Pokemon Blue? Oh, I screwed up something. Well, I didn't screw it up, but I'm gonna have to repeat that. Okay, I'm not gonna do it then. Actually, I get explosion here. If you go down here, you get to that part where in the map before, because when I showed before, like, hey, that's Moltres. By going down this ladder, you get to fight Moltres. You just go down and then fight him. It's like right there. I don't want to go down because if I go down and then up again, the boulder that I just pushed is gonna be reset, and I'm gonna have to push it back again. I don't really want to do that. So, actually, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save here, and I want to show you guys this guard spec, whatever. Here's Moltres, yow, and there you go. That's Moltres, a legendary Pokemon. Bird flying is not really that good. I've never liked him, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back and load the game. Just to show you guys Moltres, whatever. But this one has the first Chansey. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. It's really cool because you start to see new Pokemon here, like because this is the victory road. This is where the strongest, like, the strongest trainers are going to be, obviously, because they are trying to defeat the Elite Four. So you're gonna see new Pokemons that you haven't seen before. Parasect, this is the first time we see a Parasect, and I've always liked that concept of this is the last part, you know, and you see this cool Pokemon that you maybe have not seen before, you know, the cooler Pokemons that are seeing here. So you see Parasect here. Once we defeat him, you will see. By the way, Blizzard actually has a higher accuracy rating that it has on the other generations. And here I believe it's 90% accuracy, where in the other ones it's like 75 or something. I don't know. But Jake leveled up. You see here Dewgong. The first time we see a Dewgong, which is cool. We're gonna use Yellow to fight him. Hello, Dewgong. By the way, I'm gonna go to later on. I will do the Articuno part and the Zapdos, so you guys can see it later. Chansey. The first time we see Chansey. Chansey is really, really especially bulky. Like, let's look how a Thunderbolt would hurt him. Like nothing. That's nothing. Now, she just lowered my attack. And even with my attack lowered, and by the fact that Yellow's attack is not really that high, look how much a quick attack does. The same. Like, it's ridiculous. So you guys see how she has like paper thin defenses, but she's like a master of special bulk. I'm gonna use pants for this then. Minimize makes it harder for me to hit her, but it doesn't matter. Drill Peck, you see, just one physical attack, she's down for the count, so it's no problem. It's just Drill Peck at Dewgong, and there you go. Cool trainer, so strong. That's what she said, literally. But fighting tough battles, you get stronger. There you go. So now, and as you will see now later, that we're gonna. I don't know if there are gonna be more Pokemon that we haven't seen. Let's see. We're gonna see a Blastoise soon. Only the Chosen can pass here. And I am totally chosen. First time we see a Kingler. There you go. Obviously, I can't use Jake because you're gonna get raped here. Yellow's gonna die. Oh, Guillotine. That's another attack that has really low accuracy, but if it hits, one-shots you. So there's Guillotine, there is Horn Drill, and then there's Fissure. I don't think they added more of those. After this game, they realized that they weren't really fun moves at all. So, yeah, Tentacruel is very specially bulky, so he can take those thunderbolts like nobody's business. Double kick is actually really cool because it's gonna let me actually hit for super effective rock Pokemon, which is obviously nice. And then you see Blastoise the first time. I mean, unless you have Gary having the Blastoise. This would be the first time you see a trainer actually use it. I don't believe it. So that's cool. Let me just heal up, click here a little bit, and we're a lot of it. And we're already 33 minutes in. I'm gonna do this quick. I'll show you just how good I want to finish Victory Road before I end the episode. This is gonna show us. Well, I guess we already saw Victory Vale on the gym, on the Erica's gym, so it's not gonna be anything new here, but he's gonna have the entire evolution 3, so Bellsprout, Whipping Bell, and Victory Bell there. They're all weak to Sidekick, so I could have used Veal for this, but I want to level, because I'm not really too concerned about having Veal get XP, because Mew is just so good of a Pokemon. Like, it doesn't have to be high level to work, you know? I'm more worried about things like Jake and Click to get those to get XP. You throw that rock down there, and that you well, and let me just go ahead and get the repellent here. I don't want to take too long here. You push the rock down. You go down to where the rock went. You use strength. You move the rock here. And you're gonna push it to this little ball weird thing there to open up the door on the other side, and then you can get a Mega Kick here, which I don't really want to teach it to anyone. You open the door here, you go here, and this is the end. I believe you get some. There was an item here, full restore. There you go, and then you go here, and it's the end. Welcome to the very end of the Victory Road. And then there's a little puzzle here, just annoying. Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal of trainers, Pokemon League headquarters. And yeah, this is the end. We're here at the last Pokemon Center. before we actually fight the Elite Four. Let me just go ahead and heal my Pokemon. And now all I really have to do is to go here and start battling the Elite Four and finish the game once I beat them. But we're gonna do that in the next episode, guys. Hope to see you all there. I'm gonna try to make that episode a little bit cooler. So I'm gonna use that episode to finish the Elite Four. I'm going to... Excuse me, I'm going to show you guys Zapdos, show you guys Articuno, hopefully catch Mewtwo there. If I have time, I don't know how long it's going to be. But yeah, hope to see you all there. Have a very nice day, guys.